Man, what's up? What's poppin' YouTube? It's Q back at it again. Another Q Reviews. This time, I got some guests for y'all. We just watched a highly anticipated movie. I always say that, but this shit was really anticipated. We bullied pretty much Warner Brothers Studios and Zack Snyder to do his job, and he did it. He did his job, man. So y'all already know what it is. You probably read the title already, man. We about to talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League. I got my homies with me, Mo, Faye, Buren, Chris, man. And man, bro. So first, we don't even want to take up too much of y'all time. We just want to talk about the movie. Was great. I think everybody can agree. So I mean, I guess we could say we could just start man, what did y'all enjoy about the movie?
I enjoyed that they gave Cyborg his flowers this movie.
For sure.
Finally.
Most definitely. Bro, if you haven't seen the movie yet, man, Cyborg, if you've seen the atrocious, just the worst. First, let me just start by saying, fuck Joss Whedon. If this is a premeditated assault, if I ever catch you, I am stealing you straight in your chest, bro. 2017's Justice League is a terrible movie, but this, of course, was our makeup. It was what we wanted. And Cyborg, who is one of the newer characters to the Justice League, especially in our generation, he gets his just due in this movie, especially compared to what happened in the last movie. So just based off of the last movie, how did y'all feel like he didn't get his just due for the people who haven't seen that movie?
So just off the pure, he got no real screen time in the previous, no lines, no story. I mean, they kind of did, you could, when they did had him, they kind of gave him a little backstory about how he actually got.
It was like they were implying
but nothing beyond that. And it's just they just screwed him over, screwed his whole.
Any good scene, any good line,
exactly,
gone,
it was gone. And in this one, you could see that he was. I would say he was the focus of the film.
A lot of people definitely.
A lot of people were saying that he was gonna be the focus of the film, especially before the 2017 version came out. They were Cyborg, this is really setting up for his solo film.
Right.
And I was just when we saw the movie, we were bro, that was set up. We were set up, bro. No sir, that was not tight at all. But I will say I enjoyed the Flash in this movie more than I enjoyed him in the 2017. I like that he seemed more mature in this movie. I don't know if it was because when they did reshoots, he's just, I guess, been more mature. But I definitely thought that Flash was more mature in this one.
A little bit less of a klutz.
A little bit less of a klutz. I think that was dope too. Because that was one thing I didn't understand in the first one. Why was he brand new to his powers, but a part of the Justice League? Because if you look at Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame, Peter Parker was new to his powers, but he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. In Justice League 2017. Flash was tripping over his feet. I hated that, but what I like this one. One thing that I liked that I didn't think that I was going to like. Did y'all like how dark it was? The way it looked. Man, bro, and seeing blood and stuff like that.
I liked how all the interpretations and stuff.
That wolf look hard as fuck.
I was that was so crazy. Exactly, bro. I would definitely rather have a rated R version of superhero movies now than a PG-13 movie. Just because with the PG-13 movies, they don't necessarily need to be PG-13. It's you're just doing that to sell tickets.
Right.
But with the rated R, I felt I don't know, man. I felt with the rated R, it was more suited to what the comics comic book accuracy. And I also felt the people that are playing these characters, they're holding back in PG-13 stuff, where it's you're not seeing their true range of their artistry. And so in this rated R version of Justice League, I just feel man, I hate to say this, man, and so much respect to Ben Affleck, but this is the best Ben Affleck movie I've seen, bro. I know Ben Affleck is an Oscar-winning actor, but in this, he definitely seemed like a more round Bruce Wayne / Batman. Like now I can say, oh, I can see why people really like this is your favorite Batman. I can see that. In the past, I didn't understand when people said that
he was a favorite.
Yeah, when people were like, "Oh, that's my favorite Batman," I was just like, "Dang, bro! Like, are you for? Like, that's crazy."
Honestly, even though I like him as Batman, I still don't see how he's people's favorite Batman over, like, you know,
like
Christian Bale.
Yeah, he's a vet. I agree with that
so much more. It's like a younger Batman. I like someone who's like, "Oh, I've been doing this like a long ass time. Like niggas know me on the street, all that kind of stuff."
Yeah, like, they definitely was dropping like he'd been doing this for 20 years.
Right.
I thought that was tight because with everyone else, like Wonder Woman being like 5,000 years old and stuff like that. One issue I do have with that is like she's 5,000 years old. You just feel like you would know who Wonder Woman is. Like I don't know, bro.
I mean, she was just chilling for like that. That's a lot.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people.
I don't know who she is.
Yeah, man. Like that's just, to me, that's tough to even like write. I just feel like that could. I feel like Wonder Woman really could have been written better for these movies, bro. I feel like her writing in her solo in her first movie.
We don't know the second.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. Yeah, if you want to watch a review on that, I'll link it below. But we don't, you know. But in her first movie, I thought that she was written well. And like, correct me if I'm wrong, but her first movie came before the 2017 Justice League, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And everybody else. This time's Aquaman's, right?
Right. So, okay. Besides just Justice League being trash, in this Justice League movie, I can't say I did expect a little bit more clarity or a little bit more like roundness into Wonder Woman. But I'm starting to think, okay, out of the Justice League, you have Superman and Wonder Woman who had solo films before this came out.
Right.
Maybe it's not fair to compare those two characters because we had a background story from them before. But at the same time, bro, we've had cartoons, we've had animated movies, we've had comics.
A solo movie?
Like, bro, you really don't have to have a solo movie because there's numbers of Avengers who didn't have solo movies.
Right.
I guess the common denominator would be Joss Whedon.
Is that what it comes down to?
I think if you look at it, bro, and I think we'll have to revisit this when Suicide Squad comes out, because when Suicide Squad comes out, it'll be James Gunn, who's the director of Guardians of the Galaxy. If Suicide Squad is successful in DC, it's Joss Whedon, bro.
Yeah.
It's Joss Whedon. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a buck, man. There's a lot to love about Zack Snyder's Justice League. I do think that the runtime, there's some stuff that could have been cut.
Oh yeah.
There's some stuff that could have been cut, but for the most part, I like that all of the stuff that was there. It's not a perfect movie, but it's far from. It's such a great improvement from what the 2017 Justice League. It's a good movie.
It's a whole new movie. I mean, the stuff that I can count on my hands maybe two things that I didn't like.
What were your two things?
The singing,
the score, man. Bro, Hans Zimmer did not do this shit. I'm telling you that, like, bro. Oh my goodness.
When Bruce first met Aquaman and the Icelandic singing,
they had a song with every.
I don't know where that was.
Yeah, that was cool.
And
I put that on DC.
And like the Amazonian music every time, it's like and some of the songs that were playing, whatever the certain action sequences, I feel like we could do without.
I need to see their music budget. I need to see.
I don't know
because Marvel has. They play songs that you're familiar with, like Back in Black, AC/DC. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear that in Iron Man and stuff like that. You like. Oh, okay, I know that song. Guardians of the Galaxy, flawless soundtrack.
I'm pretty sure the music was on Zack Snyder. All his movies usually have music kind of like that.
That's true.
Weird songs like that.
But with Christopher Nolan being an executive producer, there were elements of this movie where I was like, oh man, this reminds me of Watchmen. And I was really hoping that he would incorporate that type of music into it. But
Yeah, Watchmen's music felt like appropriate. This one,
not appropriate. I agree with that. What was the other things?
It was like just those two. I was expecting, I guess, when Superman fought Steppenwolf, I still didn't think. I still thought that he beat him too easily.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting maybe Darkseid. I understand he's Superman, but I was expecting like Darkseid to maybe come through the boom tube.
I feel like Superman's a cheat code, bro. I feel like he's
a cheat code, and that's my problem. That's my problem.
I like Wonder Woman though. Like I felt like she was way too weak.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give you this. Superman had a harder time fighting Zod. Yeah, he had a hard time fighting Zod. He didn't have a hard time fighting Steppenwolf. So I see what you're saying.
Right.
I'm with you.
I needed more. As good as that movie was, I wanted that last fight scene to be like Superman fighting Steppenwolf, and they beat him, and then Darkseid comes through the boom tube.
Yeah.
You know, they tussle for like another 20 minutes.
For sure.
Whatever. Struggling to beat him. They finally beat him.
Most definitely.
Maybe Darkseid retreats and be like, I'm coming back, because, you know, they got the anti-life equation.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? So that's what I was hoping.
Okay.
You know, just a little bit, you know, just a little bit more fan service for me. Because the Superman Darkseid fights, every time they fought in the animated series, Darkseid would beat every single time. Every single time. And so and then knowing that we're probably not going to get a sequel, I needed as much fan service as I could possibly get.
Yeah. Well, those are 4-hour movies, so
it could have been an 8-hour movie. I would have been okay.
I feel you. But so what was the thing that you?
Man, my only negative is kind of what Baron said. It's we're not gonna get another one.
Yeah.
So that whole last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The alternate dimension.
Yeah.
Martian Manhunter. Strike Force.
So much.
Flash. Joker. All of that. We're probably never gonna get that.
Yeah.
And that's my problem with it. We're probably never gonna get it. We're gonna have to bully him for another 5 years to get it.
Exactly.
And who knows by then, like, if we don't even want it by then. So it's like, I don't know, man.
I think the struggle with that is if we bully for 5 years and then they say, oh yeah, we'll do it. By that time, Marvel will be in Phase 5. That's when we're getting. That's when we're getting. So it's like we're like,
do we care?
Do we care?
Right. At that point, I don't think we care anymore.
Because I'm not even gonna lie. Right now, this was the best time for them to drop this. With like movie theaters being shut down and stuff like that, this was the best time for them to drop this.
Oh,
HBO Max, go to out. If you don't have HBO Max right now, I don't have any discount codes or anything like that. You just need to get it.
With the sponsor.
Yeah, look up with the sponsor. Oh my goodness. Oh, what was the thing that you didn't like, Jose?
The only thing I didn't like was I expected a little bit better of like kind of like an ensemble movie. Like I felt like I liked like the story being centered around Cyborg. But I kind of wanted more from like Wonder Woman and like Aquaman to even out. Like I was hoping something like Ocean's 11.
It did feel like there's a scene where I think Flash was like, yo, this is not together. Like when they were saying we were gonna fight together, it almost felt like 6 solo movies put into one movie for the sake of
their own separate little
exactly. Because I would say that's one thing that Marvel got right with the Avengers, with Guardians of the Galaxy. They fight together. It's a collective. So no, I agree with that. I think everything that y'all said, that's the stuff I didn't like. That's pretty much it. But still, even with those things, I highly recommend the movie. I'm excited to watch it again. I think I will watch it in parts though, so I can like truly digest it. I think based off of my excitement, I was ready to watch it.
Yeah. Look, I don't know if I can watch it again because it's just because it's so good.
Yeah.
Knowing that I'm not gonna get anything else, it's just going to upset me.
Do you look at this as an experience more so than like a movie?
Yes.
I feel that. I respect that actually. I respect that.
Knowing we waited so long,
you're not gonna get it.
I know, but I need it.
And because it leaves story holes open. It leaves a whole plot open.
Yeah.
It leaves so much.
It leaves a whole plot open. So watch. It's so good. But watch at your own risk. Because it will upset you. Because it's so good.
Especially if you saw the Justice League before and you watch this, you're going to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why? So much got cut out, bro. Even there was
that is interesting, man. I think if I could ask Zack Snyder one question, it would be, why did you leave it all open like that to where you knew the audience would want more if you know you're not coming back to make more?
Because he does not care. He doesn't care,
bro. If that was like if he responded to like I don't care, I think that would actually like knock back the movie a little bit for me, to be completely honest, man. That's tough if he doesn't care. But I think, man, you know what? I'm not gonna do that to Zack Snyder because I think he's a really cool dude. Yeah. I think that he's better than that, man.
That too, though.
I'll say this. I won't ask for two, but if Warner Brothers, like, I don't know, scratched or like grabbed between the couch cushions and got $100 million and gave Zack Snyder $100 million to come back and just conclude the Justice League like saga within one movie, I would be very happy.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna hold my breath for it, and I'm actually not gonna expect it. I think this right here, I think I'm gonna take this as the conclusion. I'm gonna say, okay,
an open-ended conclusion.
An open-ended conclusion. Yeah, I rock with it. I'll say this: it's very Warner Brothers and HBO like, because the same thing for my favorite show with The Sopranos. It was the same thing. Game of Thrones. I feel like Game of Thrones was left open-ended as well. Shit, even with sitcoms with The Office was left open-ended as well. So it's like, for me, I'm kind of okay with this conclusion. I saw Superman in a black suit. I saw Cyborg get his justice. I saw The Flash go through the Speed Force. I saw Aquaman do a little bit more in a Justice League film than I would have liked to see in the 2017. And Wonder Woman just did what she needed to do. Like, Wonder Woman, she usually just serves her purpose, and that's like all I need from Wonder Woman. I don't need more, I don't need less. I mean, and Batman just showed me that his superpower is being rich, bro. He is a useless character. I enjoy Batman's like proteges more than I enjoy. I think Nightwing is better than Batman. I think Robin is better than Batman.
I think that's what
as a character, yeah. So
a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
His parents died. Like,
we know.
Like, that's,
we know.
Yeah. So all in all, highly recommend this movie. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. What you give it?
That's hard to rate this.
I give it a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna stick to my guts. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
I give it a 9 out of 10 too.
I will give it.
But like, based off of your full like experience, of like everything that you feel. Because I know you're not gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I know you're not. It's okay. I respect it.
If you're okay with there not being a 2, it's a 10 out of 10. But the only reason why
I might catch a lot of flack for this, but knowing that there's not gonna be a second, I might give it a 7.
They're gonna kill you.
I might give it a 7 because it's so good. It's so good. I need one. I need it. I never thought I would need something like this so bad, but the movie is so good.
It is. It's real good.
It's so good. It's better than.
They're gonna kill you.
You can't even
Right.
cut a big chunk of this movie out. Like, if
can't.
you want to short the time, like maybe like 10-20 minutes. Like it
you need everything.
Josh, you need everything.
I might give it a 7 just because
you know.
I respect that. I respect that. What you give, okay?
It fits like really well in like my 8.5 plus range.
Okay,
I can't give it a 9.
Okay, I respect
plus
that
for sure.
All right, well, so you heard it here, man. Thank y'all for watching, man. Thank you, Chris, for showing up, Bjorn for showing up, Mofe for showing up, man. This was a great experience. Like I said, with movie theaters not really being open like that, it's really dope to like sit around and watch movies with my homies and stuff like that. And Man, for the first time having guests on Q Reviews, man, it's been dope just to have that open dialogue about a super highly anticipated movie. And so comment in the comment section, let me know what you thought. Let me know your ratings on this movie, and let me know how much you hate Joss Whedon. That's what like spam hate Joss Whedon, bro. Like just go in the comments, go crazy. Hashtag I hate Joss Whedon, bro. And so, like I always say, man, be safe, wear a mask, tell someone you love them, wash your hands, do all of that. Like, subscribe, share. Until next time, Q Reviews. Peace.
Yow.